Hello everybody, welcome to your weekly reading for June 20th to June 26th. I want to quickly thank each and every one of you for your support for my channel by liking and subscribing. Now, let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. And hello to you, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always nice to have you. I hope that the weekend was beautiful for you and that you're ready to see what Spirit has to say for you this week. I know I am. So let's start with your 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, more Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Justice. Money and justice. Okay, Taurus, are you ready? And then we have the 7 of Swords. Let's see here. The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Wands, so our 5 side by side, our 7s separated by justice there. The 6 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. So we got the 5 and the 6 in succession. We had a lot of challenge here this week, Taurus. So your very obstinate nature, the fact that you stick with things, you don't take no for an answer or not lightly, and you definitely want to get to the bottom of what's going on. It's just in your nature, Taurus. So having justice there, and justice is very closely linked with the sign of Libra. We know with those scales there and that sword there, that justice, that Libra in your life is ready to fight for what's right, ready to help you have your back in what this challenge is this week for you. The scales of justice, I think, are going to be in your favor. I just feel like this is something that you need this person to help you. Even though justice is pictured as a woman here, we are knowing that this is just that strong sense of balancing karma, that chi. Libras love that very balanced right and wrong quotient. So Taurus, this person for you is going to be that person who's going to say, well, no, that's not really in your favor. That is not fair for you, because this person is in your corner wanting the scales to be balanced for you. So since we're talking about what we're willing to fight for in your honor on your behalf, Taurus, let's start with our 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords represents a sense of clarity and being able to keep your ideas and your resources to yourself. Keep things closely guarded till you know that these people or this group that you're wanting to share with is worthy of it, is capable of keeping it where it needs to be, where you want it to be. Basically, Taurus, you are in control of that situation. The 5 of Swords is talking about a wake-up call, knowing when to cut your losses. So I'm seeing this might, and seeing with those pentacles being the next heaviest suit or suit in your reading, I would say yes, this is something, Taurus, that is financial or business related. You're very comfortable in the business realm. You really like to know what's happening with your money. You're very practical. And so you love to know the inner workings. You like to know what's going on. So definitely saying that this challenge for you this week, Taurus, is going to be in the financial realm. But we know already things are going to be balanced out in your favor. Then with that 5 of Swords saying the wake-up call, you're realizing that this thing is something that you've probably been addressing for a while. Saying that it's telling you when to know, how to know when to cut your losses, means it's something you've already been working with. It has been a challenge for a while, Taurus. This is not something new. So don't be looking for something to happen. Don't think it's something that, oh, okay, well, what's been going on with me financially recently? No, this is something that you have been considering and contemplating for quite some time. And now you're deciding, are you going to stay with it and figure it out and get it to work this way? Or are you going to cut that loss and you're just going to let it go and move on to something different? This is a big decision coming for you, Taurus. So definitely those scales of justice, that justice for you, that person who represents that strong, very strong sense of right and wrong and fair play, that person, seek them out this week. With the 6 of Swords, The Six of Swords, we're looking at improvement and peace being restored, that steady progress toward your end game after a long period of difficulty. So we see that it has been, like I said, this isn't something new, Taurus. This is something you've been battling. So that Six of Swords is even speaking to that, saying, yes, this is, you're finally going to get peace restored from this. You're finally going to overcome this challenge, but it has been a long time coming. So it's a victory, but Lord, it took a while to get there. It took a while for you to get there. So you're just like, whew, I'm just glad this is over. And now let's look at your pentacles, because that is where we're seeing that challenge forming, where that challenge has kind of conglomerated for you. So that Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles is the one that's referring to past money from your genealogy, your family wealth. Well, nowadays inheritances, I mean, people pass and they pass on money, but it's not as common as it used to be. Not really. Most people, they know they can't take it with them, so they use it while they're on the earthly plane. So I don't see the Ten of Pentacles being something involving inheritance per se very much these days, but I do see that because this is something that has been a challenge, I am feeling like it might have something to do with inheritance this time, simply because it's been a challenge. And I know you usually see the dark underbelly of human nature when money is involved. I personally have seen what happens to people when they think someone has something that is highly desirable, and usually financial or a material gain. Material gains turn the sweetest person into a cutthroat pirate. And I'm sure a lot of you out there know what I'm talking about. So people tend to act differently when there is material gains that they didn't have to work for, period. So I do see this as some sort of inheritance, or something that a lawsuit even, perhaps, a lawsuit that you have been waiting for the outcome, and now it's coming to you, but it's been hard fought, and it feels like not enough. But then, just real quick, having that family line money tied up in that Ten of Pentacles, I'm seeing the Two of Cups was just kind of asking me to chime in there with the Two of Cups, because of course the Two of Cups represents partnership. It represents just love in general, joy, and that sense of partnership. So a loving relationship. But if we have all these other things going on, what's the first thing you think of when you have a loving relationship or a tight romance or an intertwining of two souls, so to speak? Well, marriage. And if you're looking at law with marriage, you're thinking the opposite of marriage, divorce. So, and then family. So yeah, I think, I wanted to say an inheritance, but this has something to do with marriage. Now, we don't have dowries like we did back in the day, thank God, because I would not be married because I don't have a dowry, don't have two pennies to rub together. But but in this case, I'm seeing that something maybe along those lines. There's some sort of, a lot of people, even in this modern day and age, still have marriages and unions of families, for business gain, for family power. So it happens even in this day and age. So perhaps, Taurus, you have something like that going on, and that's almost gothic and romantic. I know that sounds stupid, but if that's what's going on for you, Taurus, or this particular Taurus, well, wow. That's something else. But it's saying here that you should still fight for what's right. So if you don't want to be in an arranged marriage, or you feel like the marriage or the partnership you're about to enter isn't what you want, cards are saying, Spirit is saying, don't do it. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, with the Seven of Pentacles, speaking of patience with long-term development. So again, here we're talking about something that you have recognized in the past. Something that is not new to you is the issue. And so that is coming into play as well. So with all of those things coming together, you just have to remember the one power card that you have here, Taurus, your Justice. Seek out that person for you that does help to balance the scales. You are going to need that person for whatever is rolling at you this week. Definitely seek out your justice, your personal justice, Taurus. And that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.